Back in front of my real wall here. And now, what can I pretend to do now? What do I have that I can pretend to do? Oh, yeah, I know. Playing Hot Wheels. But first, roll in the new, improved intro. Much shorter. RetroKork. Don't worry, this episode's going to be over relatively quick. I mean, Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels is a game where you pretend to drive a car down two circular roads connected by an expressway. There is virtually no gameplay in the traditional sense, as Hot Wheels, pretty much like the real Hot Wheels, is a toy box, so to speak. First you get to pick a car, or create your own out of prefabricated pieces. Then you choose a color and off to the road you go. On this road there is a car dealership, of course, where you started out, the car wash, the parking garage where you can take a different car, and the crash racing place. However, since nothing is of any consequence in this game, your car doesn't get dirty or anything. It doesn't get any dents. It's all a little pointless. So let's get on the expressway and see what awaits us on the other road. The expressway looks nice, but it's as empty as every road in the game. That is, all roads are empty, and it seems like you're going through some kind of a ghost town. In the second street, you can fill up your gas tank and check your tire pressure. At the gas station, you can tune your car motor's cylinders by matching two waveforms at Super Tuner. You can perform an oil change. Oh, and you can become a part of the fire department. The fire department is the sole high-tension, action-packed sequence there is. Though first, of course, you have to open the gate for your car to be parked inside. You do that by pressing fire and up at the same time. Then you go in by pushing up on your joystick all the time. Then fire and down to close the door. Then the screen moves. And then you go fire and up again to open the door to the fire truck, down to get the fire truck down on the road, and then fire and down to get the fire truck the door behind the fire truck down again. It's very, very complicated, and apparently this is how it's done, even though it's ridiculous. Then you go to the burning building. It's only one building that can ever burn. You park in the correct spot, and then you use the crosshairs to fire short bursts of water at the windows that are already burning, where you can see the flames. The fire spreads quickly, and even though there is a perfectly fine red fire hydrant right next to the building on the sidewalk, you only have a limited amount of water. So if you win, you get a little jingle. If you lose, well, if you lose, the house burns down. But it will be rebuilt in almost no time, because, as I mentioned earlier, in this game, nothing is of consequence. Now, seriously, this game has a few grating issues. There is little for a child to do. After all, if you've gone through every activity, it's boring. There is nothing to work towards, unlike, for example, with Donald Duck's Playground, where the goal is to build the ultimate playground, basically. The sound is atrocious. Besides the intro music, which you hear in very limited places, namely the car dealership and the expressway, there are only low-quality sound effects like buzzes and hums. So if your kid is fascinated with toy cars, yeah, this game can be a quick distraction, but it's nothing more since there's nothing that gives your child a sense of progress, of accomplishment. Well, now I'm in the mood for something different. How about some Mayhem in Monsterland?